Okay, hi all. I want to discuss with you all about the SD's lab session. Okay. So can you all come and meet me when you are free?
Yes, sure.
Okay, I'll be in my cabin. So you come and meet me. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yesterday's lab, I found that you faced many difficulties in using the electronic multimeter. So some of you gave wrong probe connection, some of you kept the range different wrong range, and you said you will not get the output output. So as a beginner, I want you to learn practically about the electronic multimeter. So you can use design thinking manner in order to understand the concept of using the electronic multimeter in a better way. Okay, so you know that in design thinking is a human-centric approach. So it is based on the feedback from the customers. You will be keep on developing it, and finally you will be getting good result. Okay. So there are 5 stages in design thinking: empathy, define, idea, prototype, and test. Okay. So you discuss among yourselves about all the key points, and we can take a role play on this, and we can share with the students so that everyone can understand the usage of electronic multimeter in a clear and better way. So you take your time, discuss among yourselves, and then come back. We ready with our discussion, ma'am? Okay, can we start? So, ma'am, for this statement, we have come up as a team. So, we've taken each roles as engineers, ma'am. So, myself as user research analyst, and Joshika as problem analysis engineer, Priya as design engineer, Kanishka as prototype engineer, and Kiru as testing engineer. Testing engineer. So let me start with our discussion, ma'am. So since we planned to do it on the basis of design thinking curriculum, so as user research engineer, my job was to understand what the students were actually going through, ma'am. So when I interacted with them, and actually I observed how they are performing in the lab session, ma'am. So many students were finding it difficult to go near the multimeter because they were very confused with the symbols of the multimeter, electronic multimeter, and there were different ports, different signs which they didn't understand. So people were like very hesitant to touch it because they were scared that they might give the connections wrong, and also they couldn't understand the symbols which was already present in that, map. So this was the observation I made, ma'am. So for the next step, Joshika would tell the solution how to go about it.
So, as a problem analysis engineering, I collected the feedback from users and I observed from the users. So, it is difficult. The multimeters are working well, but it is difficult to the beginners to use confidently because it have the small symbols and the user instructions are not clearly given, and some difficulties are there. So I am with the defined stage to create the problem statement to for the solution. We made it is easy and it is not difficult for the beginners, and made more instructions and use the color lights for the beginners level.
So next, design engineer. As my role to develop the improve the ideas for the multimeter, I suggest the color coding to measure the symbols, large symbols and simple labels to improve the device to easy use. Proper problems are maybe like a warning sound LED indicator for the incorrect connection problems. These ideas aim to develop the multimeter so it is user friendly for the students and reduce the student mistake over the project.
So let me just explain about the role of a prototype engineer. As a prototype engineer, I convert our ideas into a sample model designs. During prototype stage, we prepare a visual model of the improved electronic multimeter using charts and simple model designs. And we also include in prototype like color probe boards and large digital displays and safety warning lights and easy instruction model. We also include a quick guide on the backside of the device for beginner students. They can refer during their practice session. Even though it was only a prototype model, it can improve the usability and confusion among the students.
And as a testing engineer, my job to test whether our new multimeter design is really helpful for the students, and I give our prototype to the students. From that, I collected some feedbacks. Most of the students are says that color coding is really help them to find the correct path quickly, and also there's no confusions about wrong readings at all. The warning of light and the sounds really help them to avoid the wrong readings. Because of this, most of the students have felt so confident to find those values like voltage, current resistance, etc. From that, most of the students suggest that to add some voice assistance and also some rechargeable battery in future models. From this, I learned that testing is really very useful in the real world applications, and from our prototype, we will. It is very simple, easy, and budget friendly.
Okay. So as a entire team, you did a great job. I appreciate for your efforts. Okay, you not only theoretically speaking about electronic multimeter using design thinking approach. So you explained practically how what are the difficulties that is faced. You created multiple solutions to solve those problems. And so it was well explained so the students can understand it better, and how creative solutions will help to build innovative products also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.